Today you're going to determine wavelength and frequency of a live sound. In order to do this, you're going to need to download an app for your phone or for your Chromebook. If you're using iOS, I'm not recommending, but I mentioned an app called the N-Track Tuner. It's easy to use, it's free, it came up as one of the defaults, and it was super easy to work with. If you're using a different device, just look for something that can analyze a sound wave and make sure it will tell you your frequency in hertz. Most tuners or sound analyzers will be able to do this for you. Okay, then determine what object you're going to use to produce your sound wave. In worst case, you can play a sound wave from something on your Chromebook. I'd much prefer you did something that has some meaning to you. So if you have a musical instrument like a guitar, you can use that. I'm not asking you to play a whole song, just a single note. I don't care which note you play, okay, but you want to analyze frequency and wavelength of that sound. Okay, if you don't have a musical instrument, you can always make a musical instrument out of something as simple as the lid from a Sharpie. Just blow across the top. It'll produce a sound wave, and you can analyze that sound wave. You can also use your own voice if you want to sing a note. Just don't do a word, try to hold the single note or a whistle. You could also just download a file on your Chromebook, some sort of sound off the internet. Okay, I do want a picture of you creating the sound, and I'd like it on the next slide. So however you have to pull that off, make sure you do that. If you don't have someone to help you take a picture while you're playing the guitar, just set up your phone and take a video. Or set your phone to a 10-second delay so you can click the picture and then get in position and have it take the picture while you're playing your instrument. Okay, and put that picture on the next slide. Okay, then I want you to use your tuning app. So I have mine all set up and ready to go. And I don't need a picture of this part. This part is where you're actually collecting your data. You're going to just play your note. The note should show up on your screen. It should tell you how many hertz it is. And take a screenshot while the data is still up there. Most sound waves will last long enough for you to take your screenshot and then be able to share it with me. I would like that screenshot showing your data on the next slide. Okay? Picture of your data collection. That's just a screenshot. You don't have to have someone take a picture of you doing that. I just want to see the screen with the data visible on the screen. Next, you're going to have to find the temperature in your house. How are you going to do that? Well, most houses, you're going to have a thermostat that allows you to control your heat or air conditioner, and it should tell you the current temperature. If you don't have that, you can simply go online and see what the temperature is outside your house and use that as your temperature. I do want to see a picture of the temperature. I want to make sure that you're actually using real data and not just making stuff up. So show me a picture of the thermostat showing the temperature in your house, or show me a screenshot of the temperature outside your house when you did this experiment. Put that picture here. Next, you're going to do your calculations. So based on the temperature, find the speed of sound in your house today. Second, you're going to calculate the wavelength of the sound. So use the frequency that you collected, use the speed, and find wavelength. I want a picture of your work. Remember, I don't care about the answer as much as I care about the procedure. So make sure I see all your steps, your formulas, the numbers you plugged in, your answers, and your units. Make sure you put a picture of your work on this slide. And then optionally, I always like to see pictures of something interesting. your pet, your garden, etc. So if you have something interesting you want to share with me, it sure does make it more enjoyable to check through your work if I have something different for each student that I can see. Anyway, you have until Tuesday at midnight to get this done. So I wish you the best, and I hope you enjoy doing this.